Good morning, friends. It is whatever day it is in pandemic 2020 year, and I don't know what day it is, but I know what week it is. This is Thanksgiving week, and so I woke up with a dream this morning, and I had the freedom to lie in bed and just spend time in my imagination holding the dream present. And it made itself known. Like, I made some connections just by lying still and just replaying the dream in my mind and being curious about it. Like, what was that? Oh, and then this happened, and then this happened. So it inspired me to come on here and talk to you today about this Thanksgiving week, especially since we are in the circumstances that we're in. I want to remind you and encourage you to write your dreams down this week, to pay attention and allow them a little bit of your time and energy so that they can speak to you. So I wrote some things down to come here and tell you about, because generally when I get here, I tend to wander around, and I don't want to do that today. What I want to say is write down dreams, because writing down dreams is a form of self-care. I promise. It is a form of telling your story or documenting your life in a way that is deeply connected to your unconscious motivations and behaviors and patterns and beliefs and experiences. Like, how you are hanging on to your story and understanding it comes up in dreams. Writing them down is a very simple form of self-care. You don't have to work them. You don't have to work hard at understanding them later. Just take the simple leap of faith that they are telling your story alongside you and write them down. For a lot of us, the week looks a little bit different than it usually does in past years. And for a lot of us, we have a lot more freedom, time alone to sit and reflect. And this might be one way to start reflecting on the year and on what's going on with you internally right now. Are you dreaming right now? Have you had dreams? Have you noticed them more this year than in previous years? There have been reports that that's happening, and I've certainly seen an uptick in my clients coming to me for dream interpretation and for guidance in that deep soul work. But you might start dreaming this week, because our dreams need inspiration. They take inspiration from waking life, and they create a story around whatever that emotional impact is in our waking life. And right now, particularly this week, we are straddling this weird space of this feels like familiar tradition, and yet so much is different from the normal tradition. Even if you're traveling and getting together with a small group of people, that's still that big shift we've been through, safety and security and morality, not morality, our mortality, and also morality with all the political discussions and the social unrest. It's all potential inspiration for what's coming up in your dreams. And so this is just a really potent week for us. Oftentimes people go on retreat. Oh, hello. I see somebody's watching. Yay, very good. I expect other people to come on as well and ask your questions if you have them about dreams, because that's what I'm here for. But oftentimes when people go on silent retreats, or they go on retreat weekends or intensive weekends to relax, dreams will surface during that time that are particularly vivid or shocking or different in some way. And the reason that happens is because we've slowed down our mental activity, our daily activity enough to turn our attention to the vivid life of dreams, to dream recall. So this week is just particularly potent for dream recall, and I'm just here to encourage you to set your journal by your bed with a pen and give yourself permission to take time in the morning when you wake up or after a nap to write down any imaginative activity that happens either while you're sleeping or as soon as you wake up, because all of that is rich inner material from your psyche and can later be used to examine how you are moving through this year and what life lessons are available for you. I also wrote down this that I want to remind you. Please consider your dreams a companion helping to guide you through the difficult times. There was a research study done years ago on couples going through divorce. And what they found was that for individuals who reported a significant number of vivid dreams or disturbing dreams, they actually emotionally fared better in the long run managing the difficulty of divorce. The theory behind that is because their dream was helping them sort of let off steam and express certain emotions that they couldn't put words to in waking life. And that proved true for me too when I was going through my own dark night of the soul years and years ago around infertility, where I was like frozen in fear and shock, and I actually couldn't in waking life address my struggle of infertility. I was just like head in the sand, like just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with it. But I had dreams that didn't seem connected at all to my struggles, but were telling my story for me. And because I captured them in writing, I was able to go back weeks, months, years later and re-examine how my dreams were like doing that for me then. So it's like a diary of what's going on in your life. And I am an advocate for that voice, the voice of your unconscious, the voice of your like higher self and your soul that is calling you forward in life, always towards individuation and your own personal development. I'm an advocate for that piece of you. And so I just want to speak up on her behalf to say, if there's ever a time to write your dreams down, this week might be it. So please consider doing that, and then report back to me if you have a particular dream. I, of course, offer dream interpretations, but I also have dream sharing circles twice a week that are a pay whatever event. So it's not about ticket prices or any of that kind of thing. It's an opportunity for you to come to a community of people and sit with us while we help you take your dream a little bit more seriously and help you learn the language of your dreaming mind. So, all right, enough said. I've taken up enough of your time. My puppy agrees because he's scratching at the rock collection that I have over there by the window. So I gotta go. Good luck this week. Happy Thanksgiving, sweet dreams, and don't forget to, give them a little bit of space and write them down. That's all.